Even though the three Fredlets had all very different thoughts on the situation, they all seemed united in one thing. They had to do something. And the self-proclaimed wild one, Benny, decided that he would push just a little more so that way they could do something about it. He stepped forward and beamed down at the fluffy head. "They're kind of cute, too. Can I keep them?" he asked. He glanced between Sunny and Eddie. Neither seemed to have any vocal protests. Well, except Eddie. Eddie cupped his cheeks and glanced up. Isn't that kidnapping?" he asked. "That's what kidnapping was, right? Maybe?" Eddie was still new on that whole term. Benny laughed. He then dove down to the desk's floor and wrapped his arms around the plush head. They were so cute. This could be so much fun. What would they be like as soon as they had their body? What kind of things would they say? This could be awesome. Benny was rolling around the floor, clearly happy as can be. Sunny watched. Then she checked towards Eddie, who looked concerned, but deep down, almost excited. That little spark of adventure was in his eyes. Sunny then shrugged. Why not? If anything, this was a good excuse for Eddie to get pushed out of his comfort zone, Benny to get a new friend, and potentially helping somebody out, since whoever this creature was, they were separated in a box of what seemed to be an abandoned room. That didn't seem like a fair life. "Yay!" Benny cheered. He rocked himself back and forth. This would be awesome. Eddie glanced between his siblings. They both seemed so happy, so confident. Taking in a new friend to their world, this could be really good, but it could also be really scary. But that never stopped them before. Okay, Eddie agreed. He took a steadying breath. He then pushed himself up and dusted off his skirt. Benny ran back to the box and pushed it up. He then reached down and gently laid the head back in. "Don't worry," he whispered. "You're coming home with us," he promised. He then carefully returned all the extra pieces back into the box. He leaned back in again to see his friend. Whoever this creature was, the Fredlets would be there to help them along whatever journey they had. Benny then gasped as he felt himself being lifted up into the air. Eddie had picked the box up and was getting ready for the three to leave. Well, 4 in this case. "They'll need to get all stitched up. The princess should be able to fix them," Sunny declared. She started counting on her paws of all the things they need to do to put their yellow friend together. The joy was contagious between the bear cubs. Even Eddie, anxious as he was starting to get excited. Mama could make them some clothes," he sputtered. He even smiled. Maybe this could be a lot of fun. Benny kicked his legs up in the air. "Wow, it felt so strange to be carried like this. It'll be so much fun," he cheered. "They can even stay over for sleepovers." Hey everybody, Elsie Rowe here, and I hope y'all are having a wonderful day. This chapter, this whole end comic for this one has been so much fun. I love writing the Fredlets, especially this is their new design, and this new design for them is actually going to be in the comic soon on Instagram, which is super exciting. I love writing these guys. They're so chaotic, and I've been such a big fan of these guys since the first game I've seen them, which is FNAF 4, and just I love it. 10 out of 10. And it's been really fun to go back and explore this, especially when I was writing this scene back in 2015. I had an idea. I wanted to do something with Plushtrap. Do I remember what I was going to do? No. I'm sure one of these days it will come back to me. Right now, I have no idea what my original plan was. But I love this subplot where the Fredlets are like, "Oh, lost child, we are taking you." Well, hey y'all, I will see you next time on a lovely show, and I really hope y'all have a wonderful day. Bye.